Oh, hey! What's going on, everybody? My name is Kobe Scroby. Welcome back to Satisfactory on my private server. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. Satisfactory Wednesday. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy the stream, would you kindly follow and turn on notifications? If you'd like to support the channel, avoid seeing the ads, and you'd also be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server right here. You can join and come play with me right now in the game. All you have to do is subscribe. This is a subscriber-only server. Subscribe for $6 or for free. If you connect any Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get a free subscription every month, which means you won't have to pay $6. You'll never have to see any ads, and you can join a server for free. You can also get gifted a sub, but I wouldn't count on that ever happening. There goes the train. All right, so where did we leave off last time? Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at all the bauxite coming in. Look at it being distributed. Oh, so good at this game. All right. We're getting a little framey over here. Look at the silica being distributed. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, okay. Okay. We're behind on aluminum here. Okay. What are we making here? Oh, all clad. Okay. It's been a little bit since I played this again. That's why I have notes on the right side here, and the notes say aluminum casings, supercomputers, fused modular frames, turbo motors, cooling systems. Okay. Seems a little bit loud. Seems a little bit loud. Oh, that's nice. A little bit more. That's nice. 9. What's going on? And we're back. Now it seems a little bit quiet. Let's see. Let's turn it back up just a smoosh. Bam, bam. There we go. All right. Aluminum casings. How the hell do I make aluminum casings? I think that might have been what I started over here. Okay. Oh, there. I'm already making them. Okay. 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 Aluminum casings. Okay. I need a new keyboard. My little pegs on the back that prop up the back is broken. Okay. I got aluminum casings done. What do we need? We need supercomputers. Computers. Oh my God. Computers, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and plastic. Okay, so we don't have AI limiters or high-speed connectors put together. Oh my God. This gets so complicated at this point in the game. Okay, so let's look up AI limiters. Whoops. No. Okay. Copper and quick wire. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a mess. Oh yeah, we're piping in extra silica from way out there, and it's still not enough. Okay. So computers are right here. Plastics right here. What else? AI limiters. Wait, super computer plastic. Okay, high-speed connectors. Okay, oh my God. Okay, wait. We have circuit boards already set up downstairs that we're not using. Quick wire, cable, circuit boards. Okay, let's go visit that. It's over up here. It's over here? Dude, where the hell was that? I thought it was Maybe it's down another one. Maybe it's down here? Yeah. Okay. So we've got copper sheeting. What the hell is this? Whoops. Plastic. Why are we not getting plastic? Oh, there's too many questions to answer. As soon as I figure out one thing, I got to answer the next question. All right, plastic right here. All right, train? Ah! Train, are you not bringing plastic? What's your deal? Oh my god, there's the plastic. There's the plastic. There's rubber. Wait. Oh, Dishonest is here. Oh, hey. I like trains. Hey, we have we have a problem here. This is coming off. So this freight platform is empty, but these next two have plastic. So this one needs to go here.
I gotta turn off my Xbox in a second. Scoot towards my desk more.
Why is this not working? Because there's a rock there? Wait, what? It's too long? You're kidding.
That's what she said.
Right? Well, we have discussed last time that it only needs to be 5 inches. Okay, so that's going again. All right, that was cool. Next. So now we're making circuit boards here. I'm going to use these machines that we set up that we're not using for some reason. What else do I need? I have to make high-speed connectors. So I need quick wire and cable. Quick wire. Is there quick wire anywhere here? I don't remember it being here. Deuterium. Oh, there's a one right out here, and the opposite way too. All right, let's look at this one. It's probably like a impure node.
Today's subject was supposed to be about neurocognitive disorders, but my professor talked too much about reincarnation.
What do you say about that?
Well, it was about like all different kinds of religions, and it was more about death, but everybody focused a lot on reincarnation.
It's right underneath me. Okay, I'm taking this. This is perfect.
Oh, there you are. All right.
Invalid placement. What?
Oh, they asked. Oh shoot. Oh, him and his wife in their hot tub one time were talking about reincarnation, and one of them said, "Imagine being reincarnated as a hot tub bubble," and he thought everybody loved it, but everybody was dead quiet.
So your life is like 10 seconds?
Not even.
The hot tub bubbles aren't alive.
Well, how he was like describing it was like shoot, it's hard for me to explain, but molecules actually hold memories, and like once when you decay, you technically are reborn in a sense, is what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
But in a different way. That's what he was saying, but
yeah, if you decompose into the earth, yeah, but if you're put into a box that's sealed down into a grave, you're stuck in that box.
until the box decays and you decay along with it. That's what
But-
he would say.
But does it? I think they make them to not.
Well,
At least for a
even-
very long time.
yeah, even PFAS today can last like a few hundred years and then decay. But then there's also mummified stuff that's still around. So I'd say that's an arguable debate for both sides.
Yeah, maybe bring that up because I think that we got it all wrong. If you put the dead body in the casket, and the casket's made here, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. How long do caskets last underground? Caskets don't last forever. They decompose over time due to environmental factors, blah, blah, blah. The exact lifespan varies depending on the casket's material and whether it's protected by a vault or other resources. So it didn't even give me any...
So like that kind of like says like the rich who bury themselves in like this giant mansion will be reincarnated later than the peasants like us.
So untreated wood can decompose relatively quickly. Metal can last decades or even centuries. Concrete, plastic can protect caskets from the elements and prolong their lifespan. Why would you want it to last thousands of years? Then your molecules are stuck in that box and you can't get out. And maybe your soul's trapped in there too. Oh, untreated wood may decompose within a few years. Pressure-treated wood can last for many years, but will eventually rot. Metal, 50 to 100 plus years. Burial vaults can protect caskets for decades, even centuries, depending on the vault's material and construction. In summary, the lifespan of casket underground is not fixed and blah, blah, blah. So, probably 50 to 100 years.
Yeah, which kind of
Which
makes sense.
I guess is nothing compared to
'Cause
the eternity of the universe.
if you've ever read the book The Fourth Turning, there's like an 80-year span of history almost like quite literally repeating itself.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that. So, in 80 years, if you're reincarnated in 80 years, you'll be back into your regular, like almost the same type of
Yeah,
timeline.
but probably like somewhere else in a different area because like immigration and stuff.
The funny thing is the embalming process makes what happened naturally in weeks or months into hundreds of years. Yeah, that too. To be embalmed makes your body last even longer. Like, if you're dead, why? They only want your body to last until after the funeral, right? So people can look and see you dead. Other than that, like, why? I don't want to be preserved after I'm dead. I want to decompose into the earth and continue on or whatever.
I like how we turned this into a rant.
Fucking damn American funeral.
Conservatism.
Hey, bang bang. Caskets and funeral services are a scam. I know. Just dig a hole and put me in the hole. You don't have to spend. Because when we had the life insurance guys, like, well, you got to have enough money to pay for your funeral, and that's going to be $20,000. No. What? Just my dad has a backhoe. Just go borrow it and dig a hole. You know, like, I don't want to be preserved under the ground for hundreds of years. Why?
When they put me into the hole, I want them to moan.
Like like that.
Yes.
Oh, what was there was a comedian, I think it was a woman, and she was like, I want to have a party. I want my corpse to be like swinging from the ceiling. I don't remember it. It was funny though.
My grandmother is very depressed about it. She just says, I want nothing. I don't want no ceremony. I don't care. And I'm like, that's depressing, but I understand it. She's like, I don't want nobody to be sad for me.
I would rather have a party.
Yeah, I agree.
If I bite it, just throw me behind a tree. I want a party. I want like my family and any friends I have left to like have a kegger or something, you know?
If I die, I want my skeleton to be preserved as a Halloween decoration.
That'd be cool too. I would go for that. I want to be burnt on a pier like a Viking. Okay, I know I've talked about this before. Has anyone ever seen Norsemen, the show? It's like a parody of Vikings. And there's a part where this guy dies and they put him in the little boat and they push him out into the water. And then you're supposed to shoot a flaming arrow and set him on fire. Well, the guy, he keeps missing. And he runs out of arrows. And then the boat just kind of like floats out and goes around the corner.
I think I've seen that scene, but I've never seen the full movie or
show. It's a show. It's probably
Yeah.
my favorite show, and it's not on Netflix anymore. It's so funny. It's so like dry adult humor funny. I'm gonna have to watch that again.
What was then they started talking about like Christianity and stuff like that, and what I had to say like after they got done talking about it was I said some people think Loki, God of Mischief, created Christianity, so that way he would have followers. Yeah, and that's a true theory that people have.
That's funny. And he stole it off the pagans.
Yep.
So has anyone heard of Christian hell houses? They're like haunted houses, but they're for Christians and like specific churches put them on. And it's like a haunted house, except you go in. We can watch, there's trailers for these on YouTube. We can watch them. And it's like they show like a gay man in a bed dying of AIDS and a girl that took an abortion pill and she's bleeding out and all the stuff that they don't like, just to like scare you into like converting to Christianity and going to their church.
Yeah.
I didn't know this existed. So this takes 45 per minute. So we need 120 divided by 45. So 2.666.
Knowledge I wish I had before, like when we were talking about all this in class. I wish I had that knowledge
Of the hell houses.
Yes.
Ah, damn it. I watched a podcast on it yesterday.
Because my professor, he used to be like full-blown Christian, but now he's more spiritual and open to like beliefs and stuff. So he would get a laugh out of that.
Well, we can try to find what's the one called? There's a big one that actually looks scary. Like I would kind of want to go through it in October.
Put on my best.
Scaremare, I think is what it's called. I should make a cult conversion video. Do what you want, own your actions. Here, you know what? Let me just see. Let's see if I can find it. It was Mile Higher podcast. They're here somewhere, and they were talking about it. Scaremare. 2022? No, what's the newest one? What's Hell House? Halloween. Oh, here's the podcast I was watching.
Well, let's talk about Scaremare.
Scaremare. Here, they're going to show it right here.
Hell houses ever created.
Now, while most hell houses
One of the
have
wildest hell
a
houses ever created.
religious background and connection to the evangelical community, some of them not so much. It's a bit more deceiving in a tactical way, obviously. Sometimes these houses are set up to seem like regular haunted attractions, but
No blaming the stars or some entity for your actions anymore. The devil made me do it.
then they add this evangelical twist at the end. And so people end up bringing their kids. This has happened to a lot of people where they think they're just bringing them to a haunted house. And then
Oh,
surprise,
it
you're actually at a
shows-
hell house. One
Yeah, they think it's a haunted house, and it turns out to be a hell house. They show like graphic domestic abuse and stuff too.
great example is the most famous hell house around, the Scare Mare in Lynchburg, Virginia.
All right, here we
That
go.
thing's been running since 1972, and more than 300,000 people have visited. It's regarded as the first hell house ever, and it was created by the fundamentalist minister Jerry Falwell, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of him. I know we've talked about him on the show. He's a Baptist televangelist pastor.
Well,
and
hold on. I just
conservative
wanna see the
activist
trailer.
Who died in 2007. And to give you an idea of the kind of person Jerry, 3,000 people on Fridays and Saturdays when it's in operation.
The audience got
A lot of
see
people, like 3,000 people. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Wait,
and
go
each
back.
was based on the 7 deadly
Actually, this
sins.
looks
In
like
the
a
final round,
cool.
the audience
This looks like a cool horror movie that I want to see.
got to meet Jesus. Today it has expanded, and the horror elements and production quality have improved. So let's take a look at the trailer for its 2022 season, so you can just see what that looks like.
Oh, that was the one I did see.
Grandpa, have you been there? Have you seen it?
And its creatures come alive.
We draw straws to see who goes in first. But remember, the house feeds off fear. The more scared you are, the bigger your nightmare becomes.
This actually looks good.
They terrorize the woods and haunt your mind.
At least I'm not afraid of bunny rabbits.
Mom said wherever you go, I have to come with. So where are you?
And worst of all, once you enter, you can not.
You cannot hide.
What is this place?
Whoa. Okay, so this isn't showing what happens in it,
Big
but they
budget.
made that trailer.
You would probably just
I
it's
think
a scary
they,
movie or something.
one of them they
Well,
do
that was like a-
show.
You know, the typical haunt stuff. A lot of it is just like a typical haunted attraction. You got your evil clowns with weapons, bloody pig masks, scary dolls. You know, the typical haunt stuff. The faith and morality part of it comes at the very end when they take audience members into a separate tent. And here they talk about how hell could be like all these fears and horrors you just experienced. And that if you don't accept Jesus into your life, then they're rejecting their own chance at getting into heaven. So let's show you what that looks like. Here's a quick clip of some volunteers.
Yeah, this seems great.
Who did
Whoops,
loves
what'd I
you
do?
so much. My life is full of stains. My life is full of sins. The thing is that God loves you so much that He sent His Son. His Son was the only person to ever live on this earth who didn't sin. He was the only person here that came and never had filthiness and nastiness on his shirt. He never had a bad life.
Imagine going through this haunt though, not knowing at all, and then you were like, "Oh, that was sick," and then you end up. In
I
the
know
tent,
that
guys,
there's
like,
another one where
"Yeah,
they
Jesus is the only
show, they
perfect
walk
Jesus."
through it.
You're like, "Whoa, what the? This was a."
Or even worse, imagine being a parent who just wants to take your kid to some Halloween
Hell
fun
Houses target
and then
LGBTQ
to a shitty
community.
city. Luckily, Nutrafol is here to help. Their whole body approach to hair health works.
Oh, that the guy that they were talking about that I skipped that founded the first Hell House, he believes that was the LGBTQ community that caused 9/11 just for their sins. Their sins caused 9/11. I forgot that he said that, or else I would have played that part. There's one where they go into heaven, and then the lady in heaven's like, "Your name's not on my list," and then the devil comes and gets her. Oh, here's the gay guy dying of HIV.
You. He doesn't want you to burn in hell. Please, Steve, give your life to Jesus. Don't waste your last chance. Please. Somebody help me. It's too late, Jan. You're going to hell. You're mine. God, help
Oh,
me.
so they had to blur this. You can kind of see. So this is the girl that took the abortion pill, and like here's her legs, and this is between her legs. She's just bleeding out. This is all blood, fake blood. So that's what they're showing here.
Help me. What are you doing here? She's mine.
I hate you, God. You did this to me.
Jesus, save me. She's not yours anymore.
I can't even find words. It's so horrible.
Yeah, it's truly
Hold
disturbing.
on. There's more.
Just
I haven't found what
so
I'm looking for yet.
unnecessary, Inaccurate.
There were these guys that were like fighting back at him. The guy that tells you, Jesus, you have to accept Jesus into your life, or this is going to happen to you. Where is it? I know it's here. I watched this whole thing. Oh, come on. I don't see it. Is this it?
Where anyone different from you is a
No,
threat.
those
where
are
evil grows and
protesters.
hatred runs.
A service, all because of women's rights. The positive
What?
morsel to me.
This woman honestly believes she's providing a service, all because of women's rights. My body, my choice. Well, it is your choice. Now give that little
That is so
morsel
sick.
to me. Hold on. All right, I can't find what I'm looking for. I must have gone past it somewhere. Anyway, I wanted to show you the going to heaven and then getting taken to hell, but I don't see it.
I hope they know that, like, women bleed between their legs a lot.
Well, I
So
think
it's
I think the point was that she took this abortion pill and it's just like caused her to bleed out completely. But yeah, they probably don't know that.
And then, like, miscarriages happen where similar thing happens.
Yeah, and I've heard like if a miscarriage happens, it's like no, I mean what the hell was it in Texas or something, one of those states that made abortions illegal, that if you have a miscarriage it's like illegal, it counts as an abortion or something
Yeah.
stupid like that.
Some states are trying to make it murder.
Yeah, can you did you choose to have that happen? So stupid. And Zaylen said, if we give him 2 hours and $1,500, I'll make you a hell house. I want to go. I had free tickets to the best haunted house in Denver once. I won on a radio, and then I got in line and stood in line for an hour, and then we got inside, and then the line, that was just the beginning of the line. So we left. It was sad. I gave some of my tickets.
Someone started talking about something in class. I forgot what it was, but I ended up talking about how we're essentially killing the planet. I don't know how I really got to that subject. I think they were talking about something about being reborn as something else, and I forgot how it was, but I put it in the correct place, but I talked about that, and then I then mentioned something that was somewhat political, and he's like, yeah, we're not going to talk about that, and then he circled back around to it and started talking about it. So
What was it?
it was about mass shootings and minorities being killed and all that, and how I don't like it, and I want things to change. Yeah.
I just listened to something today about, there was a high school track meet, and there was these two 17-year-old
Yes.
boys.
Yes, I've heard about it.
In
He
case
stabbed him with
if anyone else didn't hear, there was a black boy and a white boy, and the black boy was in the tent of the wrong school, and the white boy told him to get out, and he said something like, make me, and then he grabbed him to take him out, and then he stabbed him in the chest with, the police report apparently says a knife, but something else also says it was like a cleat sharpener, which I don't know what, I was in track. I don't know what a cleat sharpener is.
It sharpens the spikes on your cleats so you can get them into the ground.
Yeah, but we had to have different lengths for different tracks. Like the cinder tracks were really long. The all-weather tracks were short ones. And I think they were so cheap that we just would get new ones. I don't know. But anyway, he stabbed him and he died. And he had a twin brother. And now it's being turned into, like, by people online, it's being turned into like this big race war.
Yeah, the black boy was like 145 pounds, and then the two brothers were like 250.
Oh, wow.
Both of them. So like he was way like out, like what's it called? Weight class wise. Yes. Outclassed in weight. And then the other thing was, allegedly one of the brothers, or both of them, have a history with, like, race and stuff like that, but that's allegedly.
45 divided by 12. All right, we can have 4. Why do we need cleats? Well, on the cinder tracks, you definitely need them because that's just like a whole bunch of little black rocks. And we could have, like, I don't remember, 1/2-inch spikes. On the all-weather ones, you had to do, like, I don't remember what they were. They were really short ones, just so, like, you could run your hardest and your feet won't slip. I can have 4 of these. Now I'm going to have to make 3 of them go into 4. Let's see. So, man, it's been a while since I streamed. So, I took Will to the carnival on Sunday, and then feed our 4-wheel drive, then made to endure and overcome. Yeah, but then we put shoes on them, and the shoes can be slippery. And then, so I got my date coming up Saturday. So Laura knew that I had made plans and that I was going to drop Will off with her. She's like, well, you can drop him off with me at 12:15, and her and Will's sister are going to get tattoos, and he would have to go with them and just sit there for 4 hours or something and wait till they get tattoos. Okay. So she's just like, just do that. I'm like, okay. So then I came home, and I talked to Nella. I don't know if I've said her name. Nella, the Russian girl.
Yeah, you have.
And I was like, okay. I talked to Will's mom. She said, drop him off with me at 12:15. So that means I could pick you up at 12:30. Is that too early? And then we ended up talking about it for like 2 hours, where I was just trying to get an answer, like 12:30 or 3:30. What's the best? Eventually, we decided that I'm going to drop Will off at Laura's house at 3 o'clock, and then Laura and his sister should be home at like 4 or something. So he'll be home alone for a little bit, and then I'll pick her up. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to drop Will off. I'm going to pick her up at 3:15, 3:30, and we decided to skip the ghost tour, the Denver ghost tour thing. She's like, I'll just come over and hang out at your house. So we're going to stop at the store and we're going to get some stuff. Both of our things that we're good at making is tacos. Like, tacos is my specialty. So we came up with this whole plan. We're going to go to the store. We're going to get a rotisserie chicken. We're going to make chicken tacos. So basically we're going to make tacos, salad, dip, just a whole bunch of food. And I got a couple of bottles of wine and some drinks. And she's just going to hang out here, and we're going to cook a bunch of food, and we're going to watch movies and hang out. And it seems like it's going to be awesome. I'm telling y'all ain't had tacos till you had my tacos. My tacos. Well, one day if we ever get together, we'll have to have a taco contest. So yeah, we were just talking about like, oh, we get a rotisserie chicken, we'll get this, we'll get that. And it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So now I'm just waiting until Saturday. And this will be the first time that we have met in person. So then she's going to have to take a lift home or something because we're both going to be too drunk to drive. Which honestly, she can just stay here. I got to go back and pick up Will Sunday morning anyway. I take her home. But I haven't said that yet. I don't want to I don't want to be like, hey, you just spend the night with me. But anyway, that's what the plan is. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Are these centered? No? Okay, that's what I thought. Stay the night on a first date? Well, see, I was even suggested to do the ghost tour thing because I'm like, I'm sure she doesn't want to come over to a strange guy's house the first time. Because I've been talking to her for 3 weeks. So apparently she feels comfortable enough to come over here with me by herself. But if we're both like super drunk by the end of the night, I'm gonna be like, hey, I gotta go back to pick up Will in the morning, which goes right past her house. You can stay here if you want to, and I'll take you home in the morning. No expectations of anything, just a place to stay. Just two adults having a sleepover, you know, just no pressure. Just stay here. I'll take you home. Which I'll bring up later after we've had enough drinks and fun and stuff. Shit. But it might be a possibility. These still... What am I doing? Dude, it's like I never played this game before. Okay. If that's lined up, I want it to be here. Okay. That's where it goes. Oh, that's where it goes. Shit. Screwed it up again. And I told her to come watch this stream because she wanted to be a psychologist, and I was like, the guy that I play the game with is going to school for psychology, and we always have fun stuff to talk about, plus human sexuality, and then we look up Pornhub maps. And I was like, we did that a couple weeks ago. Plus, I'll be drinking, so it should be fun. But she hasn't read my text yet. Her daughter's probably got her phone or something. So she may and or may not be listening to me say this. Two adults being adults. When am I getting invited to this fantastical reality? Hey, I never thought that she would just want to come over here by herself either, but that's happening. But she's giving my address to her friend so that she knows where she is, at least. I think I suggested that a long time ago. I was like, we could do this or this or this or this or this, or you can just come over and I'll make dinner. It was her idea to not go out and to do this instead. And that's cool with me. Oh shit. I put them in the wrong. I put the wrong one in the wrong one. I want to move these back. Let's take them down again.
The other day, my brother chucked a thing of apple juice at me, like full speed. So that's what happened to me.
That's cool. Why did he do that?
Because I got mad at my mother because she almost ran over our blind dog.
Jeez.
And it was an accident, but she floored up backwards in the car And so I was like, don't drive like that. And she was getting all angry at me, trying to justify it because she was mad at my father. And I was like, you don't try to justify it. That just makes it even worse.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got mad at me and then left. And apparently she was supposed to take my brother to go to a movie with his girlfriend. And then he got angry at me and threw the apple juice at me.
Ooh, girlfriend.
He's like, he's 30 now. Sorry, I had to. No, 31, damn.
Sometimes I have to figure out how old I am. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. So it said she's probably listening to me say this now, and now she's not going to come over. No, I doubt it. Hoping for the best on Saturday. Whatever. I mean, whether she stays or not, it sounds like it's going to be super fun. She's super cool. And every time I ask her, like, hey, do you like this or this? And she, like, everything that we talk about, she likes all the same stuff I like horror stuff, except video games. She doesn't do video games, but I'll show her the way. Movies, shows, we're both into Black Mirror. I finished that. There's only 6 episodes. She makes tacos. I make tacos every week. I got 3 more things to tacos, Tupperwares in my fridge that I'm going to eat for lunch. I make tacos every weekend. I'm mad, so I'm going to drive recklessly. Oh, dishonest mom.
Yeah. And then we went to the lake the day afterwards, which I was still angry, but because my brother, I was still angry at my brother because of him throwing it at me, and then he then started attacking my therapist, which, by the way, my therapist is moving counties, so I won't be able to see him in person.
I read that, or you told me. I think I read it.
Yeah, you read it.
There's been too much. I couldn't keep up with everything in Discord. Yeah. All right. So we got Quickwire. I don't remember what the hell I was doing. I was gonna make AI limiters. AI limiter. So Quickwire and copper, and there's already copper over there. And then supercomputers. Computers, AI limiter. Oh, high-speed connector, plastic. Okay, high-speed connector. Also Caterium. There's circuit boards there. So I just need to get cable.
But my brother has a habit of saying I sleep with my therapist, and I'm like, why are you fascinated? Like, what is this, like, imagination you have or fantasy you have of me and my therapist who is transgender?
Oh, I didn't know that. I was gonna say, isn't your therapist? So I don't. Maybe you said therapist, and I just imagined something. I thought he was like an older guy.
He is like 40 something years old, but
that's cool. I didn't know that.
yeah. He identified as a female when I first knew him, and then in 2022 had transitioned.
Huh. You know, oh shit, really? Why does nothing ever line up? On the dating app, I came across a few trans people for the first time. And a couple of them were really hot. I didn't know until I read it. My philosophy on relationships, regardless of nature of relationship, is everyone has different interests and passions. It leads to interesting conversations where, as if everything is the same, it could get stale. Yeah, I get that. It's like we like a lot of the same stuff, but we're still different enough. Oh, also, she speaks fluent Russian, too. It's like, well, that's cool. her parents grew up there, and she came here when she was little.
Me and my first ex were complete opposite people. Like I used to be like a really active like kid that like my life was like bad, but I was like very extroverted, and then she was very introverted, and like we were two completely different people, but I was so attracted to her, and she was attracted to me at first, and then she got to know me, and then she was like, yeah, I don't like this guy. I guess,
but opposites attract, so that might even be better. Whoops, shit.
Well, yeah, I guess she didn't realize how attracted she was to me until after she threw vomit on my back.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's that one.
Yes.
She puked on you and was like, oh. She can translate John Wick. I haven't seen that in so long. I don't remember.
A female John Wick with puke. Yes.
No, I think he was talking about
I know.
Russian. Oh shit. So anyway, I'm excited, and it seems like it's going to be super fun. It's going to be awesome. There was so I told you guys about how when Bright Eyes was having the thing with her neighbor, and I was like, hey, you can just come over here. If you need to get out, just come over here. And she's like, well, I don't want to come over there when your kid's there because I don't want to have drama with other women. So then I asked Laura, hey, can a friend come over? Because at that point, it was like the first week we were talking again. It was like, can a female friend come over? And she's like, yeah. And at some point, I said this to Nella, that Laura's okay with female friends coming over. So that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to come over here when Will was here because she felt really bad about taking, why won't this fucking work? About taking time away from when Will's supposed to be here. She's like, I'll just come over when he's there and he plays Fortnite and we'll just go cook stuff. So then when I was telling Laura that I'm going to drop Will off with her, and she's like, what are you doing? Like, I got a date. So then I got off the phone with her and I called Laura just to make sure it was okay. And she said, no, it's not okay to have him over with, somebody that you're potentially going to date, I guess. And Laura hasn't told Will that she's been seeing someone for like 4 months. And I brought this up to my therapist.
That's double standard.
So she's been seeing someone for 4 months and hasn't told Will at all. She doesn't want to tell him until it's serious. I brought this up to my therapist, and my therapist said, I told her that, like, Will knows all about this girl. I have told him about her. He knows that we're getting together Saturday. And my therapist said the way that I'm doing it, like talking to Will about it and keeping him updated, like on the status, is what she said,
more healthy,
is better.
Yes,
she said that what Laura's doing is not good to keep it a secret for so many months.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I was okay with him being here because I don't get crazy vibes like I did with Bright Eyes. She's probably watching too.
In my opinion, it's healthy that you are keeping him in the loop on any potential significant others, because he's prepared to see and get to meet these people, rather than all of a sudden dropping somebody in front of them like, here's your new mom.
Yeah, and like I was on the phone with her once, and Will came out of the shower and he came over here, and I'm like, he's like, hi, and she's like, hi, and he could hear her talking, and he's like, she sounds nice. Like, so he knows about her. He's kind of heard her on the phone. Yeah, so it's not going to be a shock as much. assuming everything goes well too. I don't know.
By new mom, I meant new stepmother, by the way.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't mean like replacing her.
We're getting rid of Laura. We're gonna hide her body. Copper and quick wire. Okay, and then I'm gonna need. Trying to figure this out at the same time. Super. Or wait.
My back.
Supercomputer.
I just twitched my neck and then that hurt.
Computers, AI limiter, high-speed connector. Oh, wait. High-speed connector. Okay. Okay. So high-speed connector is going to use the circuit boards. So I need to connect the quick wire to the copper sheeting, and then the quick wire to cable and circuit boards. And then those two things need to connect with computers and plastic to make supercomputers. Easy. You know what? Maybe I'll just make, I'm going to take this down. I'm going to make those. Ah, shit. No, I have to connect it with the copper. I guess I'll just do it right here. Assemblers. Assemblers, assemble. I need to know how much I have of everything. I don't know how much copper's coming up here. Shit. It's healthier to include your child in talking to them like adults within reason. The kids aren't the brightest, but they ain't dumb. Hiding obvious stuff could lead to issues. Yeah, like, he knows. I don't know. Well, I understand that she doesn't want to introduce a bunch of people to him, that aren't going to stay around. Because he said she's gone on a few dates with creeps, and if she would have brought each one of those over, and same with me. If I was going on dates with a bunch of different women and he was getting to meet all of them, that wouldn't be good either. So I get what she's doing, and I guess I agree. It looks like this from the outside, that I'm bringing a new woman in and he's going to meet her for the first time that I'm meeting her. So nobody knows what's going to happen months down the line. Okay, I understand that. But at the same time, I'm okay with him being here, and it would just be like me hanging out with a friend, and this friend just happens to be a woman, and we're going to be cooking, which is what I do on Saturday anyway. So I think it would have been fine, but I'm not going to do something that she doesn't want either. Yeah. All right. How much quick wire do I have? Now, I messed up when Laura asked me what I'm doing and I said I got a date. I should have said, I got a friend coming over. But at that point, we hadn't decided that she's going to come over here yet. We were still planning on doing stuff and then going to the ghost tour. So I didn't know that yet. But I should have just said, I have a friend coming over. But I didn't think that far ahead because I just figured either way, I would just drop Will off with her and then, wouldn't have to worry about him. Okay, quick wire. 60, 120, 180, 240. But if I would have told her I just have a friend coming over, then she wouldn't have even thought twice about it and it would have been fine. So I guess that's partially my fault. $240.
And then my professor, I asked him for if he knows any good therapists, because I'm gonna be trying to transition from one therapist to another, and so I'm gonna see two therapists at one time if my insurance will allow it. And he said, yeah, there's this one therapist named Jenny that I know, and I was like, Jenny? And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh no. And then he was like, what? And I said, well, there's this therapist that I knew in high school that got arrested for like stuff with a student, and he was like, "Oh no." He knew who it was because all of the therapists in this area communicate with one another.
Like, is that the same one? Oh no! Wait, why is this going the wrong way? What have I done? What have I done? Why is it? What? Doesn't make no damn sense.
Because like, I'm pretty damn sure she lost her license, but
Yeah.
when
But
you
it
said that, it just gave me PTSD of what happened.
But it could have been the same one.
I doubt it, but in my mind, I was like, "Oh God."
The fuck?
But I think he was talking about his wife.
Should have been like nachos. Nachos? Nacho business. Say that because does it sound like she tells you about every date since y'all split? No, she didn't. That day that she came over and we made pizza was when she told me that, because we were talking about how every woman that I meet now that has used dating apps says it just sucks so bad. And Laura said she's gone on a few dates and they were all creeps that just wanted to hook up. And not the last one, I guess. And Bright Eyes told me that, and Nella told me that. Like, she wasn't even paying attention to it anymore. Like, she gave up on it because they're all douchebags. And just because I worked with a guy that she went to high school with, and I was like, hey, I worked with this guy, and he told me to just message you. Like, that's the only reason that she replied to my message. If I didn't work at Furniture Row in the past and knew that guy and was friends enough with him, then this wouldn't be happening right now. Isn't that crazy how something from 8 years ago, just a job that I got, and then I got that job and then he got hired later. If I wouldn't have got hired at that job, I wouldn't have known that guy, and I wouldn't have ever talked to her. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Wait, what did I just build here? Okay. No, if this one went that way, it would be bad. Like this. Oh, man. What have I done? Just kidding. That's what the Denver airport looks like. From the sky. Okay. I got to get this one in there. AI limiter, copy, paste. Now, sometimes these thoughts in my head speak so loud. Every little thing that I think about. This builds on top of the pain and doubt, even though I want to just let it out.
Try to keep my mouth so quiet.
But sitting here in my silence just seems to amplify it when I thought that keeping this inside would make it better. Oh no, it's not going to work. Wait. Nope, I did it wrong. I never thought I'd end up ruining it forever. But every time you think you got everything put back together, I end up making more regrets. Isn't that the truth? Shit. God damn it. Why can't I do this? Why do I suck now? There we go. Whoa. Oh, cool. It worked. Why is my splitter not working? What the fuck?
Did you hear about Pakistan and India?
something about it, but I don't know what.
Yeah, this morning they started going at it.
Why?
Because of a terrorist attack that happened. I forgot how long ago, but it was a little bit ago, and then this morning, news broke that airstrikes were being done. I forgot on which on which, but
Why does everybody want to fight so bad? There it goes. I got it. Yeah. This whole world's getting fucked up. Scam caller has been blowing up my phone all day, like every 3 hours. Been busy most of the day, so when I had time, I was like, y'all want to keep calling? Check this out. Block. So, I've been getting the one where you answer and no one says anything. And then you go, hello? And they go, hello? Can you hear me? Or something. And then it's just a recording. Whatever. But if I block them, they call from a different number. I have been blocking all of them, but they're just going to get new numbers. Power. Powered. Done. All right, so now we're making AI limiters. Now I need to make high speed connectors.
I saw this one guy's like factory, and it just like is so smooth.
Yeah, I try to do it, but then eventually it gets so complicated that you can't do it anymore. Yeah, Pornhub to look up maps just like guys used to read the articles in Playboy. If I subscribe, will you still make money if I don't watch? Aw. Yeah, but you have to do it every month. You have to... I told her, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. You have to re-subscribe. I'll join when I don't have my kids. I have to resubscribe every month. Well, if she doesn't have her kids, she'll probably be here. Who are you on Prime? Oh, you have to go to Twitch. Oh, you have to make a Twitch account to do that, don't you?
Yes, Twitch account, and then you have to link them. This Saturday you can hook her up with one. That would be a good way to do it.
Yeah, I would probably do that. Twitch account and link the accounts. Maybe we'll do it this weekend. You have to resubscribe every month. You have to make a Twitch account and link the accounts. Maybe we'll do it this weekend. It's been interesting.
I also got a big Bluetooth speaker today.
Ooh.
I had the one started going quiet, so.
And link. I've got one that's fairly small, but it still sounds good. Wait, link. Whoops, not crying, laughing, backspace. Twitch account and link the Prime account. You have to subscribe every month. You should have to make a Twitch account and link the Prime account. Maybe we'll do it this weekend. It's been interesting so far tonight. Okay,
if I were telling you, well, if I were you, I would tell her like she enters the passwords and all that as well, so it doesn't come off creepy.
Yeah. What's your password? Hold on, let me write that down. Okay, got it.
Take screenshot with eyes.
Take a screenshot, send it to myself. Let's put one of these.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what'd she say? Because I told her that we were looking up. We were looking up the Pornhub maps. Yeah, Pornhub to look up maps, just like guys used to read the articles in Playboy. Yeah, I read it for the articles.
It was more for comedy. Like Jimmy Kimmel talked about it. That's why I brought it up.
Also, yeah.
Well, actually, it started with human sexuality class, actually, but.
We looked up the maps on Google, I swear. I said, also, yeah, I read it for the articles. We looked up the maps on Google, I swear.
I swear, put in voice crack as well.
I in parentheses?
With the stars.
Like
this.
asterisks.
Like this. Voice crack. There.
Okay.
I don't know what they're called.
Spelled voice wrong. There. Yeah, I read it for the articles, of course. Yeah, let's do that. We looked up the maps on Google. I swear, voice crack.
Right, the voice crack is a reference to a meme. I need to find it now.
She's got a pretty good sense of humor. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. All right, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I did it wrong.
Damn, I gotta find it. Basically, the kid was sitting at the computer desk with a tab open, and then the mother came in and his pants were down, and then he stood up and he was like, "I swear, Mom, there's a virus." And then he started like, his voice started going louder and louder, and then it started like cracking.
All right. I need high-speed connectors. Okay. Manufacturer. Quick wire, cable, circuit board.
All right, I can only find the audio.
All right.
I was searching around the internet.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, I was searching around the mom. I was searching around the internet, and all of a sudden, I was downloading this thing, and I got a computer virus.
I want to see it. Show me what you were downloading.
I randomly, I deleted the virus. Oh my God, Mom! I had a computer virus, and I got scared that I had the virus. And when I was getting out of my chair, my pants were slipping, and I was pulling them out.
And when it said, I got scared that I had the virus, and it's a virus that says Pornhub on it.
And when
The kid was caught. Wait, go back. Kid was caught watching Tentacle. Dang.
And when I was getting out of my chair, my pants were slipping, and I was pulling them up and getting back on the chair. I got scared, and my pants slipped down a little, and I was pulling them up. Mom, I'm telling the truth. I am serious. I'm serious. I had a virus.
Like you can just like click delete on the virus. She said, "LOL, I look at it too." Wait, what?
Okay, well, all right.
Okay. As long as you know it's not how you treat your women, and those women are beautiful, but keeping their body that way is their job.
Well, we found someone who fits in with our weird minds.
I need the chin scratcher emoji. What the fuck? Thinking. As long as you know it's not how you.
Hello, official.
Oh, hey, official. We're So, how far back do I go? So, the Russian girl I'm talking to, I told her to come. I was like, you can come watch the stream because we're talking about funny stuff. And I was like, if you have Prime, you can subscribe for free. so she's coming over Saturday, all day. And so I was like, we'll just do it. We'll do it Saturday. How far back? Oh, it was, Pornhub to look up maps. When we were looking up the Pornhub maps of what states search what, just like guys used to read Playboy for the articles. And I said, yeah, I read it for the articles, of course. We looked up the maps on Google, I swear. Voice cracks. And she said, LOL, I look at it too. No biggie. As long as you know it's not how you treat your women. And those women are beautiful, but keep their body that way is their job. Anyway, that's what's been going on.
And if she wants to blame anybody, blame the Canadians.
Damn Canadians. There, I'm just going to do the chin scratcher emoji and leave it there.
I'm doing good, official. What about you?
Ah. So that's cool. Oh, yeah, so I told all these guys, I don't know if no, I haven't streamed since then. I'm going to take Will home Saturday to Laura's house, and I'm going to pick this girl up, and she's going to come over here, and we're going to stop at the store and get a bunch of stuff to make tacos and dip and all kinds of food, and we're going to cook and drink.
You remind me of the GTA San Andreas meme.
Whoa, she made a Twitch account.
Oh.
How do you do it?
I
won't be able to watch now, but how do I follow? Oh, I'll get my link off of Discord. Announcements. Copy link. This is my channel. What is it? Like a purple button that says follow? I don't even remember.
It should be the follow button next to your name.
Oops, that's not what I want.
Oh, it's a heart. It's like an outline of a purple heart, and then you click follow, and then it will be a full purple heart.
Let me just go to random. Okay.
Visual, thank you.
No, I clicked on the ad. No, bad. Yeah, there's a purple button with a heart that says follow. There is a purple button. Is it like that on phones? Because I'm looking at it on the browser.
Yeah. On
Purple
phones, it should be
button.
like right below your name. If she touches it, if she taps on the screen with the video, it'll pop up.
Says follow. All right, I can't see my chat. Where'd my chat go? How's it going? I always stumble upon the best content. What? Here? There's always something. There's going to be boring times, and then you're going to get a whole bunch of interesting content. Oh, video? Wait. Oh, wait. I didn't see that. Let's see.
So humans do this weird thing where they spend 8 hours.
Hold on. Let me get all my tabs in order. Okay. So humans do this weird thing.
So humans do this weird thing where they spend 8 hours a day almost dead. They call it sleeping.
Oh, sleep. Yeah. Let's just do the most inefficient thing in the world and put myself in a voluntary coma.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Dude, sometimes I'll pop into a human's bedroom while they're sleeping, and I'll just like look at them to see if they'll do anything. They never do. They don't even wake up. Sometimes they'll wake up and I gotta dip out, and I'll be like, my bad. But usually I'm just watching them, and they're not reacting at all.
Just leaving themselves completely vulnerable for any predator.
Totally.
You know what I do?
What do you do?
I visit them in their dreams.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very accessible dimension for us.
Yeah.
But for them, it seems like, they gotta go to sleep.
Do you understand that humans sleep for a third of their lives?
No.
Yeah. Do you know how many of their problems they could solve if they didn't need to sleep for a third of their life?
I mean, did you do the math on this?
Yeah.
What's the number?
They could solve roughly all of them.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Ridiculous. So humans do this weird thing.
He has a
where they
Space
spend
Jam shirt. Yeah, I know. That's why I have such a hard time getting to sleep, because I could be doing something more efficient, like laying on the couch.
We've talked about this so many times. I wish we didn't have to sleep unless we wanted to sleep.
Yeah, I don't like sleeping. It takes so much time. Okay, we need to get cable over here. Circuit board, high-speed connector. Okay, we need manufacturers. Okay. Let's make 2. So is that what I'm seeing about sleeping? I don't see a heart. Yeah, we just watched the video about aliens and sleeping. What's it look like on phones?
I'm gonna send you a screenshot on Discord for you to take a look at.
Send me a screenshot.
Yeah, look in Discord screenshots.
Hold on. Hey, Nella, if you're watching, hold on a sec. I got a screenshot to show you. Right here. Open. All right. I think, therefore, I am Nella. Hey, what's up? That's her. So it should look like, wait, gift a sub. Where's the, oh, here. Right here, this follow button, notifications, subscribe.
If you click to subscribe, it might pop up saying your account has Amazon Prime.
Yeah, if you hit subscribe, there's a way to connect Amazon to it, but we can do that later. But follow notifications.
Well, if it's the same email, it might recognize that the account has Prime, is what I'm saying.
Impressive. I'll pretend I understand. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, we'll do it this weekend.
All right.
But that's what the follow should look like.
Have you run the ad break yet or no?
No, I was gonna. Shit, I had a perfect one for it, and I don't remember what it was. Oh. Shit. How do I do this? It's okay. Just do your thing. So, well, if you did do all that, you'd be able to subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime, and you wouldn't have to see the ads. And you could join this server with us right now and come play with us. Also, alternatively, you can subscribe for $6 or get gifted a sub. So I'm sorry to have to do this right now, but I need to run a 3-minute ad break that'll shut off the pre-roll ads for the next hour. That wasn't as good as what I had before. I messed it up. I'm the resident tech. Oh, yeah, that's Zaylen. Here, if you can still see, look at our factory. There goes the train. Actually, you can't see a lot of it from here. There's the other train. Here's where we make aluminum. There's another factory. No, it's too much. What did I need? I needed cable. Where's the cable? Way down here. Oh, look, more factory. All right, copper. There it is. Okay. Oh man, how do I get it out of here? Wait, this doesn't have an input going into it. What the hell? Alright, that's not what I need. Here it is. It's going this way. Shit. Goes through the floor. No. The bad thing is I know a lot of tech stuff, but no job to flex it on. Instead, I do caregiver work. Yeah. Well, I guess I have a job to flex my painting skills. Oh, I just painted a car today. I didn't upload the pictures. Or else we could look at them right now. Okay, this way. Where the hell does it go? Here?
You know other things about cars, though, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the car guy. All right.
Wannabe psychologist.
Yeah, so the guy that I'm talking to now is the guy in the psychology class. We talked about reincarnation earlier.
Yeah. Reincarnation a little bit, because my professor is somewhat of a guru.
And how, also, here's my buddy. It's a lizard doggo. And how humans are buried in caskets and they're stuck in there and they can't decompose back into the earth. So they're just stuck in there and we can't be reincarnated if we're stuck in a coffin. Okay, so here's the cable. Where do I need it? I need it down here? I'm lost now. What I miss? Would you prefer to be in a tech line of work? I need to move to the city. Might be able to find something be more suitable and would be more interested in work. All right, what was I doing? This one. This game's a little complicated to explain at the moment. We're way too far into it. I'm certain that an opportunity could come up eventually for you if that's what you want. My problem now, I've said this before, that I get paid so much doing what I've done for so many years that if I were to move to something else, I'd have to take a pretty good pay cut. Unless I did like a manager or something. But then I got to deal with customers. I don't want to talk to the customers. Wait, this has to go. Did you see the documentary about the doctor who cryo-froze his daughter and the people in his culture said he froze her soul so she can't move on? No. I did hear about rich people that are being cryogenically frozen now, hoping that in the future sometime there'll be technology to unfreeze them, which we don't have right now. So,
well, what if global warming speeds up so rapidly that they just come out early?
Well, yeah, they got to have the power and everything to keep them that way for however many years it takes us to figure out that technology. And also, you can just freeze your head too. It's cheaper. Hoping that you'll be able to upload your brain to a new body or something. Like Altered Carbon. If anyone's ever seen the show Altered Carbon,
Or Futurama.
Their brain, they are in this puck thing that you put in the back of their head. And you can put it in any body. What's awesome? Is it just her head? Oh, the girl? I don't know. This is something else. I haven't heard about the girl one. Dude, I can't figure out how I want to get this down here. All right, I got an idea. Uh-oh.
I also found out the majority of people who work in the mental health field have mental health struggles or previously had mental health struggles.
So that's why they get into it, is they want to they want to learn about themselves.
In my opinion, autistic people are the future.
I think I'll pass on freezing myself or messing with my brain. Hopefully Futurama is as correct as The Simpsons. I haven't seen a lot of Futurama. I've seen a couple. Not as many as The Simpsons.
It's
All right.
not my forte. Mine is like Family Guy and some South Park clips, but not all of them.
There was a time when I watched all the Family Guy episodes.
Like on the way back home today, we saw some people who they do a jog along the road that we live, and it's like 20, 30 of them. And what came to my mind was the Family Guy clip where Peter Griffin just runs over a ton of joggers. It was a marathon, my bad for that scene, but
He just runs over everybody in the marathon. Conveyor belt is too steep. What?
And then he passes the finish line as well. Hold on, I gotta find the clip.
Me when I win the marathon in my car, you just run everybody over and you're like, I won.
Here we are.
Hold on, we got Family Guy clip.
On that marathon.
See, and this is my
whoa.
Like, my therapist has always said, why do you connect the most worthless crap with some of the most like important subjects that we're talking about?
I do that too. All right.
On that marathon.
I'm Bob Costas, here with Boston Marathon winner Peter Griffin. Peter, how did you do it?
I'll tell you, Bob, I just got in my car and drove it. And when there was a guy in my way, I killed him.
I just watched A Million Ways to Die in the West not that long ago. It's funny. It's honest, I mean, this is the most respectable way possible autism. I'm pretty sure all of us here have possible autism. Possible autism confirmed.
Mine was brain damage inflicted, though.
I mean, back when I was a kid, it wasn't really a thing that people thought was real. I don't know.
I saw this video that said, back in my day, we didn't have autism. Now leave me alone while I go play with my train set.
I like trains. Can you afford a mustache? Not like, what the fuck's his name? Boy. Not like that. I've grown out like my whole mustache and beard and everything before. Actually, there's some here, I got pictures. I don't like it. All right, get out of my way. Photos. Yeah, okay. Here you go. Although there is this theory that autistic people tend to find each other. Huh. Because they work and understand each other better than neurotypical people. I'm not spilling tonight, by the way.
Oh, I think.
All right, here we go. So here's me with, like, I don't know how long this has been. I don't know, probably 3 or 4 months if I remember correctly. It's just like it doesn't grow on my cheeks up here. It's just kind of a neck beard.
I don't grow beards because there's this one spot on my neck that just doesn't grow.
Oh man, and then this is when my hair was short. Then my head is shaped funny. I don't like that.
My head is shaped hella funny.
I guess it's short here too. That's how my hair used to be. And this is a tiny ice cream cone.
You look like a divorced father.
And this is me and Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Before divorce, after divorce.
Dude, I got so many pictures. Oh, wait, I know what I need to do. There's a picture of me playing with electric, or a video of me playing with an electric wheelchair, spinning in circles. Yep, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I got it. I got it. All right. Oh my God, that's the best quality I've ever seen. This is in like 2015 or so. All right, here we go. Wait, hold on. I gotta get all my windows back up. I can't see chat. Could be, I don't know. Kobe with a beard. Yep. I just got this one right now. Awards qualifier. If you keep shaving, you'll eventually trick your body into growing hair there. I had multiple spots that wouldn't grow. Now I'm rocking a full beard.
I shave my face all the time. I have a goatee, and that's what I keep it as. So
yeah.
I'm shaving that spot all the time.
So for years now, I've been taking something called finasteride, which blocks certain testosterone that makes your hair fall out. But also, it gets your rest of your body hair becomes less too. Like, I was going to get in the shower the other day and I was like, I'm sure that I had armpit hair at some point. All right, here's the video. Go. This is what you do when you work at the airport. I remember it spinning faster than that. Whoa. Do I have earrings too? I might have had earrings and short hair. I shaved half my eyebrow off one time by accident.
That's nothing.
Never
That's
put a
nothing
razor
to
to my face again.
I had my father help me with my eyebrows with an electric razor, and my mother came in and said, "Hey," and then I turned my head and shaved off my whole eyebrow. So I had to shave off the other.
Anyway, that was it. I thought I spun faster than that, but that's what we do when we're at work. I should take that instead of the Brazilian wax. Wait, shaved. Oh, the finasteride. It's still. It's not that effective.
That was back when I was too much of a sissy to pluck my own eyebrows. Now I pluck them.
I used to get my eyebrows waxed, like all the time back in the day, and that doesn't. I mean, they're not as good as they used to be, but it quit growing in the middle. It got rid of the middle eyebrow. Yeah, I don't know. I started doing this for No Shave November, and I think I kept it for like maybe 6 months. I don't know. I couldn't. My respirator for painting doesn't seal around all that hair, so I couldn't keep it. And then, so that's when I worked at Furniture Row, so I wouldn't have needed one. And also my CPAP mask, so I can't have that anymore. Slay dishonest. Not sure how to say haha. This is someone specific. Oh, tap their name, and it'll put at this person in the chat like this. Whoops, that's not what I want. Did I just lie? Oh, there we go. Like that.
Movember is the mustache month. Yes, it's for men's suicide prevention and testicular cancer awareness.
Wait, what I missed? Like straight razor, shaving, or just normal razor? Straight razor, shaving is a pain to master without. So I used to do that too. I would go to the barber shop and get a straight razor shave, and then go next door and get my eyebrows waxed. But I don't do that. Well, I got afraid that they were going to accidentally slit my throat or something, or even on purpose, so I quit doing it. Can also type at. Oh, yeah. If you type at and then start typing their name, it should fill it or show, and it'll pull up their name and you can click it. I did not know that. It was for a cause. Oh, yeah. Yeah, in November it's for, what, testicular cancer?
Men's suicide prevention and testicular cancer awareness. But there is 1 month that's for testicular cancer alone. But that's actually, I think that's how I ended up winning the gaming chair, was that month. Because Terrorizer was still streaming into December because they didn't hit the mark that they were aiming for, and he didn't beat the game.
You know what I'm more afraid of is testicular torsion.
Yeah, that's what scares me a lot.
Where it gets twisted.
Yep.
That is kind of scary.
It is very scary, in my opinion. There's been times when I'm like, oh, there's a little bit of pain down there. I need to go in.
Yeah. I know what you mean. There was a guy that I knew that happened to, and they said it was because he sleeps in the recliner. It happened. I don't know. But if you don't get it fixed, it cuts off the blood flow and it dies.
Yep.
And that doesn't sound like fun either. Yeah, sometimes there's random pain. You're just like, what? Is my testicle
to be honest,
dying right now?
Testicular torsion does sound like it's a spell from Harry Potter.
Testicular torsion. I only know that from the wizard spell. I thought you were talking about wizards. Oh, I missed that one. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not good. Forgot the counter spell. Hold on. Untorsion Leviosa.
Twistify.
Untwistify. This is what we talk about. Oh no. Oh no. Got it.
No glow. He had to have one of his removed.
What?
Yeah.
This isn't going to work either.
It was his left one, and they started making jokes in a video saying, Nogla, you should make an Instagram account for your left nut. So I did it for him.
Off topic, Kobe, you need a gaming chair, 200 to 600 depending on brand and what weight limit you want. You calling me fat? But it's super worth the investment and also breaks the mental cycle of falling asleep on furniture that isn't a bed if you got that issue. I will lay, because I have a full-size couch now that I can lay down on, so I'll lay down with my pillow and put something on and fall asleep. Oh, I started watching this show called Eternaut, E-T-E-R, not. And I think it's a Spanish show. It's dubbed. And something happens and everybody outside dies. And that's all the further I got.
When you said, oh, I guess just use decoy balls official, I thought of like a guy actually having testicular torsion and going in and, like having like decoy balls in place of his real balls so he doesn't lose them.
All right, here we go. I'm really into wizard posting.
You cast testicular Taunton? Nice try.
Wait, I wanted to read that. Wait, go back. Stop. You cast a
Mine's a cool
distortion,
map.
nice try, but those were my... So loud. Those were my decoy balls. Okay, I get it. Mine was 400 and it's still going strong. Wasn't expecting it to last this long considering my last one broke. That was 180. This couch cost me like 350 or something. But my couch is my gaming chair right now. If we ever set up Will's computer, then he's going to need something. Mine, I think, was around 200, but it's pretty new to it. It's hard to say. I cast Wetting the Bed. Nice try. That was my decoy. That was my decoy pee. All right, let me see if I can fix this.
Mine is a Clear Master. I don't know how much it cost, but there is no leg rest like my last one had, or pillow like my last one had.
Damn it. All right. I got this. Shit. I don't got it. If I had a normal computer set up, I would need one. I cast Unending Lego Avalanche. Got me bricked up. Oh yeah, Official's a girl. We're not all just a bunch of weird guys.
We're a bunch of weird guys with one girl.
With one girl. We had more girls at one point, but some of them are crazy and they're gone now, and the other ones just come and go as they please. We got, what's her name? Sweet Tart, but she's not here very often. Oh, Sweet Tart said if we play Marvel Rivals, then her and her husband will play with us. I've never played it before, though.
We can try it. I've never played it.
So it reminds me of an AOL chat room. Sorry. Yeah, kinda. What were you saying?
Alien was wanting us to try it out a while back.
You can tell. They can tell which ones are chicks. Plus me. But guys, I passed the man test in 2nd grade, so I'm technically an honorary guy. And sometimes we're talking about things, and Official is the what, official girl? Wait, what did you say? I don't remember now. When you were like, as the official girl, or I don't remember. It was funny, but I can't remember it.
As the official woman.
It was
Or
something.
female. Official female.
Certified. Yeah. As the certified girl here, this is what I think.
Womanish.
AOL chat rooms were actually pretty dope once you got rid of the occasional weirdo. I remember like using the dial-up, and then you would just get into a random chat room and just talk to random people. With my limited experience.
Most of us have agreed that lesbian porn is the best.
Oh,
porn.
yeah. When we were looking at the Pornhub maps, it was like the other girl that was here, because I was like, all right, everybody, what do you watch? And right away she's like, lesbian. Didn't even have to think about that one.
And then I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure most of us prefer lesbian, and everybody almost, I'm pretty sure everybody agreed.
Shit.
Whoever
I did it wrong
actually
again.
said something.
So you watch gay porn?
Essentially.
Yeah. Bam. I'll get this done someday. I've been doing this for 2 hours. So you only level 3? Level 3 girl? Wait, you're level 20. There were those that were like, hi, stranger danger, snuggles up close. Yeah. It was, looking back at it, it was really weird. And you type ASL, age, sex, location. Damn it. Why can't I do this? Yeah, I don't even want to think about how many predators there were in there that I probably talked to. I'm going to go. Aw, what time is it? I'm covering up my clock. 8:47. All right, I got time. All right, well, thanks for hanging out and meeting the other girl. The other girl in chat. And I'll be back tomorrow. I got to get back on The Last of Us. The zombie game. Have a good night, guys. Nice to meet you. Nella, actually. All right, well, have a good night. I'll be back. I'll be here tomorrow. That's what I do.
You need to make a Shrek video.
About what?
Oh, official for the Shrek Cold.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm writing about 5 different scripts for Outlast 2 videos because the lore has me. I want to read all of those documents because I don't know that much about it. What?
Same.
Like, all I know is what you learn playing the games.
She's trying to get me into the TISM, and it's hard because I am so busy.
Yeah, so I'm doing a review of all documents. Wait, like a video? That's what I was just going to say. You should make a video. They are actually so interesting, and when we get a Shrek mod for Outlast. That was something I thought about doing on stream, is just reading all those documents, but I'm sure that'd be super boring. How do you leave this place? You can never leave. Now that you're here, you have to stay for the whole stream. There are so many references to Spider-Eyed Lamb. Ew, what? This was fun. All right, hey, thanks for stopping by. And we'll get the subscriber thing figured out on Saturday, and we'll talk to you later. I will make a video on all the documents. It's going to be so good. I'm actually going to shit my pants. I'm so excited. It won't end. You just gotta. You have an Android, right? The one that brings up like all the apps. You gotta open that and then swipe it away. React to that video if you want. Oh yeah, I'll watch it for sure. Hope you have a change of pants. Bye bye. We shall see. Bye bye. All right. If I don't talk to you, have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. What else do I need? I got cable. I got AI limiters. I don't remember.
Bye, official.
Bye, official. See you next time. I need circuit boards. Okay, those are right here. Oh, baby. Perfect. Okay, what am I doing? Merger.
There's moments where you just suddenly talk like gold member.
Merger. The Faja. My dad is saved in my phone under Farger. And actually Will did that with me too. Twitch needs to add gifts. Gifts always. Bye, have a wonderful night. Outro from American Dad would be hilarious.
Bye, have a beautiful time. Oh my god.
That was fun. Good night.
I think he says bye, have a beautiful time, unless it's something else, but I haven't watched American Dad in a long time.
Oops.
Me and my therapist could be talking about like child abuse or something, and then I would bring up a video of all the times Peter Griffin has assaulted a child. Like when Kyle made fun of him and called him a poop nose.
Poop nose. Wait, do you have a clip?
Yeah, hold
on. What am I doing? Okay. See, sometimes it doesn't matter what the game is. The game's just in the background.
And she's also shocked how I can navigate the internet so well. He is also shocked how I can navigate the internet so quickly. I just realized I fumbled there, my bad.
That's funny. Damn it. Wait. Let's do one of these. Do shit. Did you check out that game I posted in suggestions, Beyond Drive or something? Looks like something you enjoy. If it's what I think it is, I think I saw. Let me see. Yeah, I played a demo for this. And I saw that it must have been, yeah, it was demo, it wasn't out yet. You drive a Mustang and I couldn't remember what the name of it was. But when I opened Steam today, it was right there. So I put it on my wish list. I just think that was season 1 or 2 or 3. I think they have 16 now. Peter's actually 60? So I played this and I remember liking it, but at some point the game crashed or something and it put me way back at the beginning, so I quit.
There's one time where Peter actually stands up for Meg, which is shocking.
Shut up, Meg. Ah! Zombie! Oh, I didn't get to shoot zombies. There's a Mustang. Wow. It's a lot different than when I played the demo. This hood like this, it has blinkers inside there, is pretty rare. There was an option that not a lot of 67 Mustangs had. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. Yeah, it's a 67 because 67 is the only year that had these side scoops like that. I had one and I had to sell it. Ugh. Wait, what's it say? Musk goat. Oh, it's a musk goat. Yeah, it's different than when I played the demo. I kind of want it. $25? Oh my god. Well, it's on my wish list. See if it goes on sale. Bam. All right. So those are circuit boards. Now I need to put the circuit boards in here. You know what? I'm just going to put the conveyor belt through the damn belt. I don't care that much anymore. I just want to get it done. Even though I want to just get it done. All right. This one can go in there. Oh, like this. Bam. Done. All right. So now we can make high-speed connectors. Hey there, Chris. I got some video games in my basement.
It's popsicles.
Basement.
See, popsicles. It's better because you have to whistle again.
Popsicles. If I practice this for a few minutes, I can do it pretty good. But I can't do it right away. Popsicles. High-speed connectors. Oh, we need power, eh? Oh, sure, eh? Well, don't you know, we'll just connect the power right there. Bam. Well, that was cool that she came in and watched and talked for a little bit. I told her a few times over the last 3 weeks that I'm streaming. You should come watch. Here's the link. And she's like, I'm not much for games. I was like, yeah, but we talk about stupid shit and have weird conversations, and then the game's just kind of there in the background.
I hope she was comfortably uncomfortable.
She said, that was fun. I hope my etiquette was okay.
We accept almost all etiquette.
Yeah, as long as it's not like racist.
Bigotry.
I said, yep, you were perfect.
We accept humor that is related, but not
dark humor.
Bigotry.
We like dark humor. Speaking about racist jokes, where's Malik?
I haven't seen him in like 2-3 weeks, and
yeah,
I saw him stream, but
he said he was gonna take a little break because it's uncomfortable sometimes for him.
I tried reaching out to him, and it said he wasn't a part of the Discord anymore. So.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah. And that was yesterday. I was gonna send him a meme that I thought would be funny for him, and it just said he's not your friend, and he's not in the Discord. Said that he wasn't in a Discord that we are involved with. Yeah.
Yeah, what? I didn't know that. Why do you have to leave the whole... Wait, is he my friend? Okay. I got him as a friend. It says he's playing Apex.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
I just wasn't sure if like everybody else knew or had talked with him or anything like that, so I just like I don't know.
Wait, did I do this wrong? Yeah, I knew I knew he was gonna take a little break. Quick wire. Wait, what did I do?
I do know that there was a few times when he had like told you on the stream to look at your like phone and stuff like that, so I wasn't sure if like you had known about it or not. Like look in your DMs and stuff.
Yeah. I didn't know he was gonna leave the Discord though. I did this. I put AI limiters in here, and I need quick wire, not AI limiters. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that. But at least I'm friends with him, so I could still get a hold of him as long as he like gets on here and looks at it. All right, I put the A limiters in there, but I don't need those. I need the quick wire. So I'm gonna split it here. We'll just make a bigger mess of it. Oh, look at that. It's already set up. Oh, baby. Get in my belly. That one. Oh, shit. There's a crate for 1 concrete. Yeah, I get why he was taking a break. But yeah, to leave the Discord, I was like, what?
Like I've gone into his streams and stuff like that, and like he made me a mod, so I didn't know like anything was going on.
Nothing that we should be concerned with.
All right.
I'll tell you.
Please don't tell me.
Okay. I won't tell you.
Because it's just none of my business to know, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I will tell nobody. It's not a big deal. It's just something personal. Shit, why do I suck at this? There we go. Got it. All right, we should be making. Why is it not going? What did I do? Why is it not going in? Oh, because there's one AI limiter on the belt in the way. Get in there. All right, there it goes. Wow, this needs 210 per minute? That's crazy. All right, it's going to take a minute. We're going to need more quick wire. This uses 210 per minute for each of those, so that's 420 per minute. And then these use 300, 700. We need 720 quick wire per minute over here. And I'm only making 240. I think if I pump that up all the way, it'll be 240. It won't be enough. I'm gonna do it though because it's gonna help. Man, what random storage did I put all my power shards in? When I was trying to empty my inventory, I have a few of them around here.
Power shards are those S-shaped things, or?
They're the ones that you make make out of the power slugs.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I know I got random storages that I put down when I'm full of stuff, and then I forget about them. Like this, there's one here.
There's one up here.
Here's some.
But it's... This one I think is mine. Yeah, this one's mine. Which I don't even need this stuff anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete it.
Alright, I'm gonna go pump up my miner. What? What the hell did you just say? So we need more. We need to bring more quick wire in whenever we can.
Quick wire.
Oh, it's only making 300 per minute.
That's what we were supposed to do last time, and I completely forgot.
Well, it just happened that there's one right here. Well, there's one the opposite direction. I'll go that way and see if I can find it. Oh man, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I'm not gonna play super late. She goes to bed at like by 9:30. Like, wow, I wish I could do that.
Do you know what she does for a living, or?
She's a manager at like a medical supply place.
Okay.
And deals with billing and all kinds of that kind of stuff. Gets all the numbers right.
So she's good at math.
Yeah. Yeah, the other day she's said, I'm really good at numbers, but I don't like it. That's why when she said she wanted to be a...
The numbers, what do they mean?
To be a psychologist, that's what she wants to do.
Yeah. Psychologist, like it... I just suck with the words.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
Like figuring out what to say?
No, figuring out what to say I'm good with, but the language and understanding part of my brain is messed up. So, I can study a lot, but then it just like the new words and phrases and all the definitions attached to it, that just like pops out my brain for many things.
She says she likes doing research and stuff to do that. I found another normal. So if I have 300 over there, This one I could make 300, and that's only 600, and I think I said 720. So if I do this one, it's still not going to be enough, but it's going to help a lot.
Yeah, we found all this quick wire out here, and I was gonna get it lined up. And it wasn't attached to anything either, if I recall correctly.
Oh, it's just sitting there?
Yeah, that's what I recall. Yeah, here it is. It just is sitting here. So if we remove the roof here, then we shoot Mark 5, I guess. Oh no, that's in. We need the out. Where's the out at? That's in. So there's a ton out here that is just sitting here, but
I want to see. Hold on, I'm putting this down.
you just have to get it back there.
All right, let me see if I can find you. Ooh, there's a Mercer sphere.
Alright, so I removed the whole portion of the wall that it was at.
What is that? Oh, it's power slug.
Question is, why does he have it? Why is it arranged like this?
I'm on the way. How far away from the main base are you?
Not quite a distance. If you just follow the tracks up top that come out here, this is out near the coal hole.
Oh, here's a crash pod. Needs 60 megawatts. Wait, I should do this real quick. We'll get a hard drive. What do these do? These do 30. I just need 2 of them. Okay. Get out of my way. Meow, 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 meow. A lot of kitties out here. What? Are these not going? What happened?
All right, there we got some. Only problem is we have to do this.
Got it. Okay. So should I take the hypertube to the coal hole?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm a little bit away. Where does this go? Wait, where am I going? I'm... Okay, I'm down by all the coal generators. Yeah, there's a truck station here.
See, go down.
All right. So, is it upstairs?
It's where I'm flying at.
Okay.
And it's like ripped out of the side, the chunk. The wall, that is. I see you over there right now.
Man, what a mess. Yeah, where does this go? Nowhere?
All of them were just like that. I think whoever built it had plans and then never used it.
Huh. Cool.
Now we gotta add another.
Oh my god. I don't think I'm gonna be here that long. Let's see. Yeah, if you do that, I'll run the belt.
Yeah, that's what I was. It's a pain that we have to keep building along this because everything's out here.
Yeah. Well, at least I didn't embarrass myself. As far as I could tell.
I think she enjoys her, your friends too.
Yeah. So this is the first time that she's seen me, like a video. Like she's seen pictures.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time she's seen me and heard me and stuff at the same time. Like I've talked to her on the phone.
It's good that she's like all down for it.
Yeah, and she has a good sense of humor, like can joke around with everybody.
Yeah, Geminis tend to have very witty minds.
Damn Gemini. I forgot. Yeah.
I knew that she would probably have she'd probably be okay with me because of that, and probably VT. Geminis tend to be very good at communicating with one another, I guess, but very similar sense of humor and stuff. Oh shit, no! Don't fall. Coming back. But then again, the Taurus side of me, very stubborn.
All I know, I know I'm Virgo, but I don't know anything else. Like what other one? It'd be partially. I'm sure we'll get into it and she'll figure it out.
If you are Virgo, you were the 12th or 13th, right?
17.
17th? Okay, then you actually might be on the cusp.
I might be pure. Oh, I might be in between another one.
Yeah, which would be Libra.
I've never looked into that. I don't know anything about it.
Libras tend to be a good match for Geminis.
Whoa.
Like the best match. Either that or Aries. And Aries are freaking crazy. I don't know why.
I should, if that's what I am and that's what it says, I should look that up and send that to her.
It's possible you might be on the cusp, yes.
All right. Now we're, I gotta go downstairs. What? I gotta go to the opposite side downstairs. Oh wait, no.
Oh, okay.
Wait. I just need to come over here. Oh fuck! That's so far. If I could connect it on the belt over here by this miner, it would go right in there.
By this miner, where?
Down here underneath the train track.
Just go along the coal.
That'll get it to the train station. Okay.
Here, let me actually. Where are the?
Very nice. Let's go out. Let's see. So I was thinking to take it like on the edge of the platform here, because it'll connect like that.
Yeah.
Let me build this out.
I had a. Oh, I actually was chat banned for a while on Call of Duty, and I don't know why.
What'd you do?
I guess I got reported because like someone called someone else an RN, as in like the slur for people from the South, and I recorded that, and then I played it back to them. And they all reported me.
That's funny.
And then my voice changer makes people think that I'm a lady that needs, well, that smokes too much.
Ah, shit, look what I did. I got a good feeling about this girl though compared to recent ones. Seems way cooler and not crazy.
So you mean recent Geminis and recent like dates?
Yeah.
All right.
What's February? I looked it up once.
February is Aquarius and Pisces.
Pisces. I think it was Pisces.
Pisces are very emotional.
Is what Bright Eyes is.
Aquarius tends to be very logical.
Oh wait, I don't want to do that. Let's do this. Put more of those conveyor stands on here.
Going which way?
Let me get rid of this. Going underneath. Go into all that new stuff I just built. So yeah, so I can bring this. Oh, that's not gonna work. So I can do this. Is this gonna work? That's kind of... I should fix that.
Okay.
There we go. Got that. I'll put it right there. Oh shit! You can't, oh, no, what happened? Get out of here. Oh, I dismantled the floor. All right, get all this crap out of my inventory. Nice, nice. That's way better. That was funny. I was joking about that we looked up the Pornhub maps on Pornhub. And I was like, no, we use Google, which we did. And then she just admitted, yeah, I watch it too.
Geminis are pretty freaky.
Yeah, I would, from past experience, I would say yes, I agree with that. Shit. Wait, I need to connect this somewhere. How the hell do I want to do this? I know how to do it. I know how I want to do it. I want to do it like this.
Oh, okay.
Bam.
It looks smooth enough, yeah.
Hey, that didn't turn out too bad. Yeah, get some. In that case, I want to shut this one off. Oh, damn it. In that case, I could have put the belt on the other side. Bam. That's not so bad. So the original one goes to these three, and the new one goes to these two manufacturers. Yay! All right, what time is it? 9:30. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, I didn't even run an ad break or nothing. I think that's gonna do it because I got to pee real bad, and I kind of want to call it a night anyway.
I dropped one link real quick.
Yeah, and I can't believe how you stood up to Connie D'Amico for me.
Hey, Meg.
Hi, Connie.
I can't fit all my books in my locker. Can I put the rest of them on your ginormous ass?
Hey, Connie. Hi, Peter Griffin, Meg's father. Say, can you do me a favor? You see that fire extinguisher there?
Dad, that's enough! Dad, that's enough! That's enough,
Actually, she said she has a ginormous ass. That's not really an insult. I could probably put him on Laura's ginormous ass. And she knows it. Wait, what have I done? I can't. Oh, there we go. Let me look at the oh, wait, I got a hard drive. I'm going to put that in here. Hard drive. Scan. All right. Let me go sit on the toilet. In the game too. No. All right. My list. Aluminum casings are done. We have everything that we need to make the supercomputers. We just got to put it all together.
All right.
So I'm just going to change the numbers. 2, 3, 4. We still got a fuck ton to do to even get those 4 things done.
Yeah.
So supercomputers is next.
Hopefully we find some people who are better than I am at this stuff.
Yeah. I haven't seen anybody in a while. That's okay. We can do it. Maybe one day. All right. Well, that's going to do it for me.
Yep.
Thanks for playing. I'll talk to you next time. All right, that's going to do it. I'm out of here. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Thanks for being nice to the new girl. No, I think to fit in perfectly. And I should be back tomorrow with The Last of Us. And I'll see you then. Later, guys.